Hi there, welcome to this special edition of Little Big Knits. This is not an actual episode. This is a little segment in which I will be giving away the prizes for our Summer Fibres knit along and crochet along that we had this summer. It ended on the last day of September. We're now somewhere in October and I'm just sitting down to record this so that I can announce the prizes. So this was a knit along that we had that started on April 1st. It was called the Summer Fibres KAL, and the idea behind this was to knit with plant-based fibers that are more associated with summer. So things like viscose, rayon, linen, nettle, bamboo, cotton, hemp, things like that. And you had to make a project with at least 50 grams of yarn so that it was something of some substance. And that was really the only rules. So we had a lovely participation for this knit along. I'm calling it knit along, but there were people who crocheted and that was perfectly legitimate. I just ended up calling it a knit along, although it probably should have been called a knit along and crochet along. But we had, in the end, 181 finished projects. So it was great to see all kinds of different yarns being used, as well as different kinds of projects. It was neat. Some people made bags, and there were shawls, and there were sweaters, and a couple of skirts, and some baby items as well, and all kinds of different things. It was really fun to see what people produced, and there was also a chatter thread where people shared some of their ideas or concerns about the project they were working on or things like that. So it was a really enjoyable time. Thank you for joining me during a time when I like to knit with plant-based fibers. I'm actually wearing my Uyo dress today. We've got reasonable weather today, although if I go out I'll probably have to put a cardigan on. But I made some nice summer garments. I have to say we had such a hot summer that I wasn't able to wear, even just this would have been too warm for the type of weather that we were having at most of the summer. But still I ended up making, I think, 4 garments and a bag this summer. So that was great. I worked through some of my summer fibers stash, which is great. And I've got some left over for next year and looking forward to working with it. And I'll probably accrue some along the way, some more. But anyway, yeah, so it was really nice. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it if you participated. And I think that's it. I've got 4 prizes and I'm going to be giving them all for finished objects in the finished object thread. And I'll let you see the prizes, and I think what I'll do is the prizes will be given in the order that they're on the table and in the order that the random number generator generated the number. So the first number that was chosen was 44, then 17, then 145, and then 70. So the first prize that we have is this wonderful 100% linen yarn that came from a yarn story. It was given to me by my friend Dana for the podcast. I had some white as well, which I swatched with, and then I didn't end up making something with it quite yet. It was the end of the summer and I was just sort of feeling like, I'm in the mood for something else at this point. I had knit a lot with linen and cotton, so I didn't knit with it, but I am thinking about making a sort of a loose layering top for next summer. So this is Lithuanian linen. It's a stunning kind of like very light fingering weight. And if you watched my recent episode, you'll see that I made the Sunshine Coast by Heidi Kiermaier. I was nervous when I was knitting it that the linen was going to, I don't know, it just wasn't going to behave even after it had washed, and it did. It just hangs beautifully. It just kind of has a lovely weight to it. So there are 2 skeins of this, which amounts to about 800 yards of linen, and this is going to number 44, as I said. This is Corinna, who is known on Ravelry as Handfertig. And she made a beautiful top out of Holstgarn, which is the same yarn as this actually. It's a cotton wool blend with 45% wool. 45% cotton, so that was acceptable for the KAL. And she made a pattern by Maison Rilili, which is a split top. And it's got like a little hole here. And it's lovely, and she made it out of sort of a purple color. Beautiful. So Corinna, you get this, and please be in touch with me, and then I will get your address. I believe you're in Germany. So anyway, congratulations. The next prize up is this pouch, which is by Buku, who is a Canadian printmaker and designer. I've got some of her bags, as you may recall from previous episodes, and she just makes beautiful, beautiful pouches and handbags. And she's also making rug hooking things with her own designs, which are just beautiful. She has an incredible aesthetic. I got this pouch at Espace Tricot. It's kind of a gold, sort of a gold and cream pouch, which would be good for you know, notions and things like that. I actually have one in my purse about the size that I use for my lipsticks. I have a little bit of a lipstick collection, just so you know. But anyway, so it can be used for all kinds of things, and it will come with these stitch markers by Rin Textiles, which are lovely. I have some of her, I have a Progress Keeper bra here that I really, really like. And I thought they kind of went nicely together. So I got these at, I got this at Espace Tricot. I had bought the stitch markers online. So that is for post number 17, which is Maria, whose Ravelry name is Mariam H. And she made the Heathered cardigan by Melissa Seshwari. And she used Queensland Collection United, which seemed to be a wool cotton blend as well, if I remember correctly. So congratulations, Maria. Again, please get in touch with me for with your address, and I will be happy to send this to you. So the last, or the next one that was chosen was post number 145. This person will be receiving this skein of yarn. Now, this is not a summer yarn, however, which was kind of the theme of the knit-along, but I felt like these were really summery colors. And I had gotten this at the Frolic, and this is a superwash merino yarn. It's a gradient yarn that is made by the Blue Brick here. I think they're outside of Toronto, actually, somewhere. And this is 500 yards, and it's called Seafoam. And the colors are so beautiful. So as I said, this goes to post number 145, which is Snowy Owl Crafts, Johanna in Finland. Congratulations, Johanna. Johanna made a summer top that was a top-down top that looked like it was her own design when I checked on her project page. And it was made by Drops Loves You 9, which is a 100% cotton, I believe. So there you go. Congratulations. The last prize that I have is, it's going to be crinkly, I'm afraid, because I haven't taken it out. It is a bag by Paradise Island, which says Knitterati. You may recall that Patricia had sent me a bag in the spring, which I very much enjoyed using, and she sent me one for the podcast as well, which I really, really appreciate. Thank you so much, Patricia. She makes these wonderful bags that are made out of a linen canvas type fabric, and they're slightly padded and just a wonderful bag to use, and they're cool, you know. So I hope you will enjoy this. This goes to post number 70, which is Rusty Magnolia. I feel like you might have won after the garment Garment Galore knit along as well. I'm not sure, but you had many entries into the KAL, and this one goes for your bag. She had made a knitted bag that I think had a crocheted accent on it, out of Karen Cotton Cakes. So there you go, congratulations. If you again send me your address, I will send this to you. So those are, oops, sorry, I hit the tables. Those are the prizes for our Summer Fibres KAL. It was really, really nice to see people using summer yarns. Some people said for the first time that they had never really made anything out of pure linen or pure cotton, for example. So it was a great way for them to try something new. And for others like me, it was just a great occasion to actually get our summer yarns out and make something for the summer. I really enjoy summer garments when the weather cooperates, because when it's really crazy hot, even they can't necessarily work for you. I have to say the one top that I probably wore the most this summer was the one that I made out of Barocco Mykonos. I'll put a picture in here. I remember when I was knitting it, I felt like it was such a cool fiber, and it really was. That was pretty much the only thing of my hand knit wardrobe that I could wear this summer, because we had temperatures always around 27, 28, 26, 30, and it can be humid in this area. So it was just really hard to wear anything else that was hand knit. You were just hot all the time, and I don't have air conditioning, so I have to dress for the weather. So, but I still love my summer knits, and if I get a chance to wear them, I always do. And I don't have that many summer knits. I've had some summer knits that haven't been quite as successful over the years. I think I'll share some of those. I'm due for another dud episode. So I feel like it's a great time to be creating more of them, and I look forward to making more next season as well. So anyway, that's it for today. It feels so weird that this is so short, but it's just a quickie to announce the prizes, to thank you for your participation, and thank you also to Patricia and to Dana for donating the prizes. I don't think I'll have another knit along quite right now. I'm just kind of getting back into a nice routine of life, and I'm just going to leave that like that for now. But once I get back into podcasting more regularly and so forth, I think the inspiration will come. In the meantime, if you happen to have any ideas for a knit along that you think you would enjoy, or you think others may enjoy as well, let me know. So that's it for today. Thank you again for joining me, and happy crafting to you. Bye-bye.